we all care on different levels, right? You can see people that you can definitely tell give two shits about things a lot more than maybe someone like Tori's a good example of someone that cares a lot about what people, think, right? Not in a bad way, but just in general. Like, so, I think you got to think through, and this is why I was bringing up the point of how much is it of an impact that other people's opinions or the way that other people make you feel or the way that these business owners may be speaking to you. Like, what are the pros and cons, like the pros and cons of caring about it, right? Like, one way we always did, it's like, I forget the name of it, I think it's called the Benjamin Franklin close, was you get a piece of paper like this, right? You can kind of see it. It's a piece of paper, but I drew a line in it. And you basically put the reasons why and the reasons why not, right? And you'd sit down and I don't need to go through why and why not. You guys can go through your own, but what are the reasons I care if someone tells me that I don't want to buy from you, I don't want lead gen or whatever, like all the reasons why that makes you care, right? Well, it makes me feel like I made a bad decision with my entrepreneurial endeavor. Well, it gives me a weird feeling in my stomach. It makes me anxious or uneasy. Whatever those reasons why that you care so much to the point that you would not, you don't want to do it again. One way to do that is go write all those things down. And then on your why not, or your why, whatever, all the reasons that caring less about it would impact you. Well, it gives me, if I've talked to more business owners, I know my income's going to go up exponentially. It's just going to be able to take care of more people in my household, or, take my kids to the private school, or like all the things that that you getting yourself out there. We're talking business right now. I'm not going to talk about your personal life, but all the reasons that that getting yourself out there and caring less could impact you. Well, I get to maybe leave my 9 to 5, walk away from my job, be able to have more freedom, get on more vacations with my family, And you take them side by side. And oftentimes we care about things that have so little impact on a macro scale to our life. Yeah, micro wise, we care about it for that day. That made me feel uneasy, or that I didn't like the way that interaction went, and man, I don't want to have more interactions like that. But on a macro basis, a lot of these things that are stopping us or hindering us from moving down the path further in this business is caring about things that really have like no bearing on your life. Like, they're, other than maybe like a short-term gut feeling. And by the way, those gut feelings start to go away really, really quickly. And that's what I was kind of alluding to earlier on when I was saying in the car business, we just had to do it so many times. And we just got so callous to caring when they told you no. Like, hey, would you like to take it for a test drive? Well, when we first said it, man, it was like, and they said, no, you felt like rejected, you felt defeated, you felt all these different things inside. And then after you, like the third or fourth or fifth day after you asked that question so many times and you've had a couple of yeses and a couple no's and you made some sales and you lost some sales, you kind of were like, dude, I could care less. Like, if they say no, whatever, like, on to the next one. And so micro wise, I think that you guys really need to start looking at the true gut feeling of why you don't want to do something and why you care so much about how this person views you or sees you, and line it up right next to the other side of it, the flip of the coin. Like, by not caring, what's the ultimate outcome by me moving down this path and making more offers and getting in front of more business owners? Like, here's the outcome that I could see myself seeing in the future. Again, when it comes to like let's just take the personal situations that like I was talking about for this weekend, totally different ball game. Like, you got to be confident in yourself. You got to have some of that FU, I think, in yourself, of not worrying about so much what other people view you as and letting people control your life. I think you guys get all that stuff. But I think on the business side of it, let's just get back down to the money. Like, I'm in business to make money. You're in business to make money. Let's look at the impact that this is having on me for making money, feeding my family, bringing in more income. And I think you need to see them side by side. And if you need to put it right on your mirror when you get up in the morning as a reminder, or you put it on your phone or like an alert that shows up, you need to remind yourself constantly, being self-aware about those types of things. In my opinion, until you get past them and you're like, these things are not that big of a deal. Let's go. Let's make another offer. Let's rock.